Somebody that I've always looked up to, and I want to play against him.
You know, it's the ultimate challenge, going out there and playing against the Bulls, guard Michael Jordan. Nothing can top that.
How flattering is it when Michael Jordan says he sees some of him in you?
Well, that's cool. It's a great compliment. I just have to continue to work hard, be the best basketball player that I can possibly be. You know, it's going to be a great challenge. We're one of the greatest players of all time.
Made a switch already, putting Kobe on Michael.
Well, he's now in a postgraduate course.
I got thrown into the fire. He made a nice baseline spin move on me. I knew it was coming. He was just so strong. By the time I tried to body him off of it, he just swatted me away like a fly.
Getting schooled for a baseline dunk the first time I matched up with him, that was like the coolest thing. It was, because I'd seen that spin move so many times, and then I knew he was going to do it. But the timing on TV and then in person are two completely different things. So he just spun right before I thought he was going to spin, and I was like, man, that was pretty cool. When I came to the league and matching up against him, what I found that he was extremely open to having a relationship, a mentor relationship, and giving me a great amount of advice and an amazing amount of detail, strategies, workout regimens, and things like that. So, and seriously, I mean, I don't think people really understand the amount of impact that he's had on me as a player.
And seriously, I mean, I don't think people really understand the amount of impact that he's had on me.
Thank you. I appreciate you tapping in. In my last video, the real reason why Kobe never respected LeBron, I made a statement that Kobe is the closest thing to Jordan we've seen thus far, but he's still a light year away, right? That shit got some of these dudes in their feelings. Fam, take off your skirt and put off some pants. One dude was so triggered, he left 11 comments, all caps. Let me show you one of these dumbass comments he posted. Your man said he saw Kobe fight and never saw Jordan or LeBron fight. Fam, I'ma spare you this time, alright? Because I got love for Kobe, and Kobe is the little bro. But Kobe got two-pieced in that fight with Chris Childs, dog.
Watching these guys, little shove there, Childs shoves and they talk. Now watch Childs, he's gonna hit him with the head, a little bump there, and boom, boom, two quick punches. And then Kobe throws a couple, so there'll be suspensions here.
In fairness, after the headbutt by Childs, Kobe threw a forearm up in the area of the neck, and then the two punches by Childs.
Absolutely, there'll be suspensions here.
So stop it. You don't want to go there. All right, you need to chill, man. And remember, man, I'm not the enemy. All right, Jordan and Kobe were competitors, hard body, but they were also kindred brothers with the same passion and the same kill switch. And Kobe, rest in peace, is no longer here to clap back. Don't get out of line with your comments, because you will get your feelings hurt even more. If Kobe himself told you he doesn't exist without Jordan, who the f are you to say otherwise, fam?
Michael Jordan or yourself?
I will never say I'm better than Michael, because in all honesty, he's taught me so many things by observation and also through conversation. I would never say that. And when he came,
most who saw Jordan from 84 to 2002 know the vibes. Dreamers Pro, one of the biggest YouTubers in the space, is a Kobe diehard, and even he says it's not that close. However, just to show you the impact Kobe had on Jordan, look at the compliment Jordan paid Kobe.
If I was in my prime, who would I want to play one-on-one with? That list is very long. Start off with Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, Kobe Bryant in his prime, LeBron in his prime, D-Wade in his prime, Melo. That's a good start. Yeah. I don't think I lose. Other than Kobe Bryant, because he steals all my moves.
Jordan said Kobe is the only one who might get him because he stole all his moves. Bro, do you understand hearing Jordan say that out loud? Where that puts Kobe at? So when they come with all these dumbass lists, putting them outside the top 10, you must be stupid, right? Because Mike is never saying that about anybody. Mike? Nah. And listen, they're trying to tear both Kobe and Jordan down right now. I'm convinced. Kobe is the easier target, and it's so disrespectful. But don't get mad, all right? And don't get in your feelings because you didn't see what I saw. Don't get mad because Kobe decided to jump from high school to the league and took a couple of years to develop, which hurt his numbers and hurt his case. Kobe dropped 81 on the NBA when his team was down 20. That wasn't stat padding or none of this other bullshit. Like, they really needed it, and he went nuts. Jordan ain't never do that. But it's levels to this, fam. Kobe was and will always be the little bro to Jordan who came and conquered. Period. But with this modern NBA, if they were all vampires, Jordan is Count Dracula, and all these niggas are his spawns. Kobe just happens to be the top shotter. It's a reason why Jordan chose him to pass the torch to. Do you feel me? They are kindred spirits, brothers born in a different era. Period. Now listen to Kobe tell you the vibes, dog.
You know, so like I tell you, like when I was in high school, and I used to work out with the 76ers. I used to ask them, you know, what's it like to guard Mike? You know, Mike, you mean Black Jesus? I'm like, what the fuck? Black who? Oh, we call him Black Jesus. Or you can call him Black Cat. I'm like, I'm gonna call him fucking Mike. That's his fucking name. So the level of fear that he inspired in others was insane. Wow. And I would tell him, I said, when I face him, we're gonna go at it. He says, oh, you don't wanna do that. I'm like, what? Man, you don't know me, man. Matched up. I think he understood that. And you know, when I was 18, my first year, he got the best of me a bunch of times. I was right there the next play. You're not intimidating me, yeah. I'm not going anywhere. And I think he saw that level of respect, because I think he was the same way at 18 years old. And that common bond is what I think, you know, where our connection was built.
Why? Let it go.
Look,
Leave it alone,
Can I just ask a question? Can I just ask a question?
Jeez.
3 titles, could be a 4th in a matter of weeks. League MVP, could be Finals MVP. And by the way, you go and win the gold this summer. Only one other person has done all of those things in one season, which is Michael Jordan. How you gonna get mad at that comparison?
I'm not mad at it. You're talking about the greatest that ever played the game.
Okay.
Come on, let me do me.
Kobe want to be the greatest?
Yeah, I want to be compared with Michael Jordan.
But don't you want to be the greatest?
I want to be the best I can be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Michael is Michael. And I've learned so much from him. And he and I always talk. I could pick up the phone and call him. And he's always there for me. And, but you got to let me be me.
Michael is competitive in all things that don't make sense, right?
Ping pong.
Yeah, it's just,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, he would try to get me to play golf all the time. Mike, I know about you. I've written books report about you in, like, elementary school. Like, I know you started playing golf when you were in Carolina. So that means if I'm doing the math, you've been playing golf for, like, 100 fucking years. I have not picked up a golf club.
Ever.
The last thing you're going to do is get me on a golf course and annihilate me. I'm not going to do it.
This game. A lot about how technically sound Michael was. Because it's one thing in watching him play, and then it's another thing in playing against him. His technique was flawless. I wanted to make sure my technique was just as flawless.
Been down a half court, and he wanted to know how, when I turn around on my jump shot, how to feel the defense. I told him you should feel the defense with your legs. Once you feel the defense with your legs, you can take advantage of that.
That was very inspiring for me. Because they were relentless. Now Michael, his relentlessness was amazing. And Scotty's as well, both ends of the floor. And then, you know, in my generation, AI was much the same. I mean, from opening tip to the end, I mean, this guy was just going and going and going. He always put you in jeopardy. So those 2 guys are the most competitive I faced.
Well, you know, Michael Jordan for me was always, you know, the person that inspired me the most. And, you know, how he carried himself, how he handled things, and how he carried the athlete, the black athlete, not just in the United States of America, but became a global phenomenon, and saying, okay, a black athlete can reach the masses. I remember being a kid and going to games, expecting to see the players play. It never occurred to me at the time that they might be tired, might be sore, they might be sick. It never occurred to me. I just wanted to see them do what they do. I think about that. Doesn't matter if I'm sick. It doesn't matter if I have a sprained ankle. The kid that's sitting in there might be the next me sitting up there, watching and trying to get inspiration from that. Magic and those guys, and Michael in particular, is really giving me phenomenal advice on how to take a team, particularly with the personalities that that we have, and how to better communicate with your teammates, how to better elevate your teammates.
What player in your career did you learn the most from?
Oh, Michael.
Michael?
For sure.
Even though you never played together?
For sure.
Wow.
What player in your career did you learn the most from?
Oh, Michael.
Mike, for sure. Even though you never played.
Is Michael Jordan a friend of yours?
He's a good mentor of mine. He's like a big brother.
He is, okay.
Yeah.
So how regularly will you speak to Michael?
I don't know.
Like in a year's time?
Every once in a while.
Every once in a while. And Will Smith was here a few weeks ago. He was talking about Michael and how he just constantly wants to compete when it comes to everything.
All the time.
Literally everything. Does he do that with you?
Yeah.
He does?
He tries, yeah.
He tries.
Last time we had dinner, he was talking about my year in 1991 versus your peak year. I would have kicked your ass. I said, Mike, come on now, let's enjoy the salad.
Who picked up the check at the end of that meal?
Well, he does. He's big brother.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Big brother always picks it up.
Is that how it works?
That's how it works.
So there you have it, fam. The man, the myth, the legend. Kobe Bean Bryant. He told us what it was with Jordan. Listen, fam. Don't be delusional to the point of ignorance like Imposter 23 fans. All right? Y'all want to tell me about stats, how the defense is, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Yo, listen. I didn't see Kobe get fucked up like Jordan. So stop, all right? Stop with the if this and that, then that hypotheticals. Especially when there's hardcore proof that Jordan was above and beyond everybody. Right? If Jordan was the moon, then Kobe is the only one to land on that bitch. But he still ain't the moon. Remember, there's a concerted effort to destroy his legacy by this new contingent of media. That's where I'm at with it, fam. I'm fighting against the lies, right? Not the truth. I suggest you do the same. Feel me? On your way out, bang the like button if you enjoyed the video. Jump in the comments and tell me how you feel, fam. And if you're feeling the vibes, tag and subscribe and become part of the family. Till the next video, don't be an imposter. Be safe and God bless.